Y mi pregunta es, ¿cómo podemos enseñar a nuestros hijos, a los jóvenes quienes se dedican a la docencia, a dar este primer paso para educarnos financieramente, poder soñar? Porque de repente esto de la educación financiera parece que es para gente, parece que es para todos, pero de repente es para quien tiene la posibilidad de hacer crecer eso, ¿no? ¿Cómo podemos dar ese primer paso?
Thank you. That's an important question. Financial long-term thinking is absolutely crucial because the more financial freedom we have, of course, it means the more freedom we have in the rest of our life. If we are able to have enough money to have our basic needs met, then we are able to make choices so that we can be a little bit more strategic with everything else. If you are a struggling actor, if you need to feed your family, you will do whatever you need to do. But if you have a little money in the bank, you can wait for the right role. You can wait for the role that lights you up. You can wait for the thing where you are going to excel, and that will probably enable you to go further, because if it's a dramatically excellent role, you will be rewarded for that, you will get noticed, you will go even better. Now, I'm using actors as an example, but of course this is true for every kind of professional. If you are not constantly dependent on a flow of needing money, then it enables you to make smarter choices, to wait for your moment, to wait for the right opportunities. And that is a freedom that helps you get more success down the road. So the question is, how do we get there? How do we do that? And I do think that financial education is extremely critical. I am a big fan, wherever it's possible, for schools to be teaching this. This is a basic life skill that I find ridiculous that is not taught in so many school programs. When it is not taught by the schools, it is taught by families, and what that typically means is it's taught by wealthy families to their kids, and everybody else gets nothing. They get no information. So I honestly don't even think it's huge amounts of data. I mean, 2 hours of financial education can probably serve most people perfectly well. What does that look like? It means setting aside a certain percentage of the money you take in, whether that's allowance money or your first salary, and just not touching it, just putting it away so that you have a rainy day emergency fund that will last 3 to 6 months. It means things like being smart about fees and ensuring that if you're investing in mutual funds or things like that, that you're not losing all of your profits to fees that are baked in, but instead are going for low-cost index funds. Ultimately, the biggest mistake that we can make financially is assuming that you don't have to know about it, that you can hand it off to someone else and say, oh, I have a money guy. Oh, this person will handle that. Well, you know what? Anytime we hand off money and the responsibility for money to other people, there's an incentive for them to take advantage of us. It doesn't mean they will, but there is an incentive and there is opportunity, and that's extremely dangerous. I think all of us need to recognize that we don't have to be the biggest expert in the world, but we need to take some responsibility for our own financial knowledge. It is incredibly irresponsible to say, oh, I'll just let them figure it out. This is about your future. We need to recognize that we have to do it. Gracias.